Sorry I'm late. I'm starting to have contractions and it's not fucking pretty. So I'm trying to take things slow as hell. Thank you guys for your patience and thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So you guys, let's just hop right in and see what we have for you guys today. Energy for my Jimmies. Hey, Raven. This is I'm in the house and I'm about to go to the emergency room if I don't feel better fit, okay? So anyways, don't judge me. I don't feel like none of that. I didn't feel like taking my hair down. I ain't even put no bra on, and that is Davion's biggest pet peeve. I am coming to y'all as natural as possible. All right, so Gemini, 7 of Cups. What's on your mind? Let's talk. Let's talk in the comments. What's on your mind? Everything? I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get this $30 by tomorrow. $30? That's it? Some of you guys may be heading out, preparing to do something for your birthday or wanting to do something this weekend. You may not know what you want to do. Interesting. 6 of Wands, because it's not nowhere near next to my due date. It's a these are breast and hips contractions, so they're gonna send me home anyway. 6 of Wands energy. I feel like some of y'all are trying to make a scene somewhere. You're planning to make a grand entrance, or you want your birthday or something to be grand this month, but you may not know what you're gonna do. Oh, you're like, what the fuck? How? Like, what are my options here, Gemini? Ace of Cups. Whatever it is that you plan on doing, it's like you got high hopes, but I want you guys to be realistic so you don't, hurt your own feelings or, get stuck on some bullshit. And also don't depend on other people. Okay, if you are planning something, make sure that it's something that no matter if nobody else showed up, you would still be happy. Okay, and no matter if nobody was able to pay for it, you would still enjoy yourself if you went alone, or if you went with one designated person that you knew was going to come. Just don't go depending on other people, because I feel like naturally people are letdowns. It happens, so just be mindful of that. I'm getting a fear of walking away or moving on from something, possibly starting over. Some of y'all, it's time to move, baby. That place that y'all have been in, or the place that y'all are in, doesn't fit you anymore. You've outgrown something. You could have outgrown a relationship, a friendship, but I'm getting an apartment for some of you, or a house. For others of you, I feel like you've outgrown some part of your life that no longer relates to you, but you're still doing a lot of things that don't fit you anymore. Some of y'all need to change our fucking wardrobe. I ain't gonna get too deep into that. I'ma just tell you, you're too fucking old to be dressed like this. There's something a little off about the way you're dressing or how you're putting shit together, and you could look a little bit foolish. All right, yeah, it's time for you to dress more mature, more modest. I heard. Whose titties is out? Anyways, I feel like you're going to be working on that. All right. Some of y'all naturally have sex appeal, but it doesn't need to be everyday wear and tear. Okay, we don't need to see, it don't have to be tight every day. Okay, Gemini, that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm not going to get on you too much, because guilty for the rest of my life. Guilty. I don't think that'll change for me. Okay, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So y'all are being picky. What else is new? Okay, there's someone who's interested in you. This person can already be in your life. Some of y'all can be in a relationship, however it fits. Someone is showing up here as, look at me, Gemini, I like you. Do you like me? But you are being quite arrogant. I don't know if you realize that you're coming off a bit arrogant. It's like you're not easily impressed. You're not easily impressed by what someone is doing, but they're doing it in order to impress you. Just keep a lookout on that. Don't be too hard. Someone could be looking at you like you're downplaying them, or you're being arrogant or self-absorbed. Yeah, this person may start to get defensive with you, or there can be a little bit of an argument or a disagreement where this person feels like you're kind of being selfish or self-centered. I do feel like when this person tells you about yourself, you feel attacked, but maybe you should if you're going around with this Queen of Wands energy. I don't know if maybe it's just because your birthday, or you just naturally exude this energy. I know a lot of beautiful fucking Geminis. I know a lot of arrogant, beautiful Geminis. But I also know a lot of men who put them in their place. And the crazy thing is, the niggas don't even be all that. I always see my beautiful Geminis with a nigga that look like he ate out the garbage. You know, like grouchy. Like the nigga on Sesame Street. What was the nigga on Sesame Street that was always in the garbage? Was he grouchy? That's the ones that Geminis be loving. But they be humbling the fuck out y'all. I don't get it. I don't know. Anyways, girl, go somewhere with that. What else we got? Knight of Wands here. Five of Cups. Oh, hoes is crying over hoes. I see a Gemini crying over a hoe. This is very selective. It's not for everybody. It may be 2 or 3, maybe 10 or 20. Okay? I want you to be very careful with who you are in your feelings about in the month of May all the way until I heard October, because they're not really bringing nothing to the table but maybe some fun times and perhaps some good dick. The Knight of Wands can carry a lot of, you know, good sex, but Gemini, I need you to take your head out your coochie for a second, and or out your you know, pants leg, guys, and think about it. Is this person that you a little upset about, that you're mad that things didn't go the way or not going the way that you want, really worth it? Or is this a wake-up call, a aha moment, if you will, that this person just does not align with what you will want in a partner long term too? Long term, because there's no reason to cry if you were okay with dealing with this person for a little bit, you know, but there's a reason to cry if you want this to be maybe like your husband, ma'am, sir. They haven't exactly showed you husband king energy. It's giving one night stand a few stands ago. Okay, so strength card here. Some of y'all need to stop. You know, I think you've gotten that inkling already that this person just is not worth your time. But you know, like I like to tell my dumbass friends all the time, you gotta stop when you're ready. You know, when you hear that, you know you're doing some dumb shit. When you ready, girl, it's when you ready. But I feel like when you start to realize that that's not working for you, or it's not working for you, that's when you'll start to regroup and really get back to yourself, where you need to be. All right, so it's okay, friend. We here with open arms and hugs when you ready. When you ready. And this person doesn't have any age. It's about their mental. They could be old as shit. They acting like a knight. Okay? Speaking of knights, you got the Page of Swords here with the Five of Swords. Be careful with a carrying a bone type of bitch. Okay, I see somebody here who either you know you can't trust, but you keep talking to. We talk too much. You talk too much. We talk too much. Gemini, who you talking to? Who you posting for? Somebody is getting the message here, and they're carrying the bone. You got somebody watching you. If you're not directly talking shit about someone, to someone, or just confiding in someone about your business, people are watching you and they're making major assumptions during this time. Depending on why you're doing this, okay, I feel you. But I just want you to know that this is what's happening behind the scenes. You're telling people something and they're judging you. Okay, you may feel like this person is a helping hand. They're your best friend. This could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, an auntie, cousin, girl on the street, best friend. this person's energy isn't as light as you like it to be right now. You know, maybe they'll change. Maybe it's just you could be with this page of swords doing some dumb shit right now. You could literally be coming to them talking about some dumb shit, but they're telling people that you doing, they maybe even be telling you, but you're not the only person that they're telling that you're doing dumb shit too. So just be mindful of what you're sharing. Okay? Now if you on social media and you putting all them posts up, they know you lonely. They know you upset about something, or they know something is going on in your life. And then I have a Gemini on the flip side that may be trying to act like they're getting to it. Like they don't give a fuck. Life is all about luxury and money. Them people know you lonely. So however way it flips for you, just notice that, know that other people notice what you're putting out. You know, Hermit card. Oh, Spirit says you need to shut the fuck up. That's why this message is here, Hermit. Keep it to your everything. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself right now, Gemini, until you are level-headed. Don't nobody need to know shit. Whatever. Hate me or not. That's how, because I feel like Geminis, you guys may be in like some type of contemplation time in your life. Things could be like falling into place for you. I heard in between blessings. Things are falling into place for you, but you like to vent. And whether you can vent to people or whether you use social media for an outlet or whatever you do, that can kind of foreshadow what your future is going to look like to people later. Not that you care, but some of y'all do. And I'm just letting you know that, you know, people may kind of judge you or act really funny style with you based off of that. All right, so just shut the fuck up a little bit. Keep it to yourself. Okay, I see some money here. Maybe after a period of spending all your money, someone zeroed out their bank account for clothes. You don't have to say nothing in the comments. Somebody spent way too much money on clothes. It's okay. Yes, you're going to get it back. You probably got it back this week, maybe this weekend. But Spirit is saying you should make wiser decisions in regards to your finances now. You're too fucking old to be like, ooh, it's on sale, let me get it before it goes out of sale. Only for you to not even wear it, or for you to wear it one time. You're an impulsive buyer. You think everything is going to make you look good. You like to have everything. But it loses its value, Gemini. And then what? That money could have stayed in the bank. Now you're throwing shit out. You're throwing your money out. There's also a specific message here to stop buying bags. Anyways, I'm getting too into it. All right, so Two of Swords is here. Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a lesson in this, Jimmies. I feel like you guys are learning, because that last time when you spent all your fucking money, it was a little hard, it was a little rough, it was a little aggravating for you. You're learning that you can't go that low. But you also know you too goddamn old for that. You knew that already. Two of Cups here. You know yourself. You probably are going to continue to do it for quite some time now, but it's self-sabotaging. And then some of that shit be weird looking. Why? Anyways, okay. So, next, Ten of Wands is here. Nine of Pentacles. And a Knight of Wands. Very hard as... and these messages are getting repetitive, so I'm going to start with the love half. You guys know you're very hard to deal with on a personal level. I watched this thing from this astrologist yesterday, and it was basically a poll with how many people, like what signs do people like the most as friends. We were at the bottom of almost everybody's friendship like map for every sign, and I'm like, damn, what do we be doing to people that they don't like us as friends, as people that they want to be in a relationship with? And Gemini, I don't think you realize the air of arrogance that you hold with this Nine of Pentacles. Even if you've only had a good point in your life one fucking time, I heard you can't let a Gemini get rich. What does that even mean? You have to be, you got to be careful with how you're putting out your energy, because yes, you are a queen, yes, you are a king, right? um it doesn't mean that other people around you aren't. Okay. I feel like a lot of people feel like you're condescending, Gemini. And I don't know if you were aware of that. And you may like that, but it's not a good thing to be condescending to everyone, Gemini. I'm learning that as I get older. Even if you don't like people, you can use them to your advantage if you're nice to them. But you're not nice to them. You're like, why do I have to be nice to them? I don't need them. I don't use people, so I don't need them. But wouldn't it be a bit easier to do that? That's me kind of pulling on my Aquarius North node, realizing that people can be very beneficial, so you don't want to burn those bridges. But the Gemini in me never gave a fuck. And that's the problem with you and people. You never gave a fuck. They know that. And then you wondering why you ain't got that many friends. It's because you never gave a fuck. You care, but you never gave a fuck. I can care and not give a fuck. It's weird. I feel like you may have recently, or you did hurt someone's feelings. I think you know what you did. I think you even talked about it with other people, but you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give the fuck you were supposed to give in this connection, and that's why this person is hurt. It's not what you did. It was their expectations of you and how you didn't respond. Ooh, that's deep. The Death card is here, though. You're going through a transformation, or you will go through a transformation because of this situation. This situation was brought to you to teach you the importance of maybe keeping some things to yourself, or not saying everything that comes to mind, or just being mindful of your mind. Okay? It is, even if you don't give a fuck about a situation, you don't have to say it. My grandmother used to, I was raised by my grandmother. She was a Sagittarius. And she always used to say, Ashley, you don't have to let everybody know how much you don't care. And I'm like, I never understood that. I was like 6. Like, what the fuck do you mean I don't have to tell everybody that I don't care? I never felt like I never told anybody that I didn't care. I just expressed feelings how I was supposed to. And my grandmother's like, no, you don't owe everybody your truth. You could just not say nothing at all. This is you now, Gemini. This is you not having to always express your feelings as much as you want to, because you want to be that honest person. It's okay to be truth. It can be your truth, but they don't have to hear it. They're not coming to you to hear your truth. That's the thing, Eric. And I feel like, Gemini, that's a hard time that we have, because we gotta fucking say it. No, you don't. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to say it. Okay? So, the World card is here, Jimmy's. The 10 of Pentacles. I see a big ass change at the end of the year for you. I don't know if I was supposed to tell y'all or not. Whoops, it's out in the open. Okay, major fucking change that brings major fucking stability. I don't know if you guys are moving. I don't know if you guys are getting a better job. I don't know if you guys are getting a better nigga. Somebody that just sweeps you off your feet and pays for everything. I don't know if you guys start selling pussy. I don't know what y'all doing, but whatever it is, it's bringing a lot of good luck. It's bringing a lot of good luck and fortune. And I don't mean like a temporary one where things go really good for us and then boom, there's a tower moment. I mean, this is something that is on the trajectory of your life. This is what you were supposed to do, or this is what you were destined to be. And that's probably why y'all in that. You can be a bum on the street and still be arrogant. I've met a dirty ass Gemini. I mean dirty little guy. Okay, arrogant. Pants was filthy. He was a June Gemini too, just as gay as he wanted to be. He was arrogant, honey. Until he's faking it until he makes it, and I love him for that. And shout out to him if he's watching me, because I told him, I said, I'm gonna talk about you, little dirty boy. And he was laughing. He was laughing so hard. He was like, I'm gonna get it together. And I was like, you better, because you a Gemini. We don't roll like that. And then the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. He still might be going through it, but it's okay. He's going to get through it. Okay? So now let's get into love, Jimmys. Energy for Jimmys in love. Energy for Jimmy's in love, because he was just so fucked up. And it's crazy because we will talk to anybody. He was on the train, and he was like, you look familiar. And I was like, well, maybe you watch my YouTube channel. And he was like, you got a YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, mainly Geminis right now. He's like, oh my God, I'm a fucking Gemini. And I was like, you are coming really fucking close, sir. I'm pregnant now. I don't, play like that. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to go wash my clothes. I said, you need to wash the motherfuckers. And we just started talking. Like, anyway, singles, let's see. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, so something's happening here for you. Something's happening in the realm of someone wanting to actually try to commit to you. I don't know if you know who this person is or not. Could be someone coming in. Could be someone you already know. Could be a reconciliation, but I feel like this is something being brought to you because it's time for you to trust. Okay, it's time for you to trust. And that's crazy you said that, Eric, because I don't really get along with June Geminis that well. I just feel like their energy is there. I don't know. I don't know. Some June Geminis just don't hit with me. I don't know. I feel like they're too argumentative. They're very sensitive, and so they like to argue with me when I tell them the truth about themselves. I don't have time for that. If you're not, I feel like May Geminis kind of listen and they understand a little bit more. June Geminis tend to be a bit more arrogant and self-absorbed, which is fine, cool. But I'm still gonna tell you. And you still gonna want to curse me out. We probably not gonna be friends no more. That's cool. But I told you. So we have Two of Wands. The Six of Swords. So you're meeting someone. Oh, look at this. You got the Ten of Pentacles. So singles, this is the serious thing for you. My mother is the last day of May. I can't stand her. The Ten of Pentacles, that energy that I was saying was coming towards you at the end of the year. It looks like a relationship. Every Gemini, it came out in a general that every Gemini was getting the Ten of Pentacles by the end of the year. But I feel like the last day of May, their personality is very close to June Geminis. They act like June Geminis a lot. So anyways, all Geminis got this Ten of Pentacles, but for my singles, your Ten of Pentacles came out in love. So yours comes in finding what you're looking for in a specific person or in a specific situation. And I love that because I feel like you're kind of rushing. You're doing exactly what I told you not to do. But I feel like this person is so assuring for you. You're just going to go head first. Like me telling a Gemini to slow the fuck down is insane. It's like trying to tell a dog that's not off the leash. That's off the leash. Don't run. Like, you going to do what you want to do anyway. And I'm not going to stop you, sis or bro. I'm just going to let you know that all that fast movement has its troubles. Okay? It has its issues. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy popping out for you. Could also be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius person. Definitely showing up as very communicative. But is that a word? Well, this person is great at conversation, but they also are very arrogant or self-absorbed. This self-absorbed. Okay, this person may have a lot of knowledge. They could have been through a lot. They could be older. This person could be well established. Your type, okay? The type of person you would want to chew all on your bubble gum. It's them, okay? But that's the problem. It's them. And you're not necessarily ready, but you're ready. So when the opportunity strikes, you take that hit. If you're scared, if you don't trust it, if it feels a little shaky, you're going for it, singles. So let's see. Ten of Cups. The Tower. There, I'm not making it up. It's like the love that the forbidden fruit I'm getting, the forbidden fruit. This wasn't supposed to this wasn't a part of the plan. Singles. This wasn't a part of the plan. Okay, so like I always tell y'all, we all have a path to go down. This wasn't a part of your path. You've allowed free will to bring you to this next relationship. Okay, the Hermit card is here though. The Ten of Swords is here. And the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups. All right, so don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you. It wasn't something that was supposed to happen. If you're already talking to this person, I see a relationship, but I see a very troublesome relationship. Okay, it's avoidable. Again, this is all free will for you. In the end, this situation is coming up because oh God, I was gonna write a post about this shit. This is gonna get deep, singles. So this really, okay, damn, I can't even get it out because it's so crazy. So you know how you meet somebody and they fuck you over so bad and you're like, God, why the fuck was this person in my life? Why was I supposed to meet them? What was the point? I don't even understand why. It was to teach you self-love. It was to teach you what you were too good for, because you didn't realize that you were too good for it until it happened. That's this. Is this avoidable? Yes. Should you avoid it? No. Because you don't know that this isn't good for you until you go through it. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I don't know exactly what this person puts you through, but it's a hula hoop full of bullshit. It is. But I think you learn a lot about yourself through this quest, and that's what a lot of these relationships or connections with people are. And they don't always come up as intimate relationships. Sometimes these people show up as friendships. You bitches choose bad friends too. Me too. So, you know. What can my single Gemmies expect in the near future? Wasn't exactly what I thought. Definitely could be a summer fling, but I think it's longer than that. I think I said something about October or November in the general. That could resonate, that could resonate for you singles. So anyways, Justice is here in the future. The Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's waiting for you, and I feel like they're going to be waiting in vain, baby. You know who this person is. They could be an ex. They could be this person. Someone is waiting in vain for you. Baby, you are not coming back. That is this person's karma. I feel like this person could be dealing with people that they hate, that gives them a hard time. And I think you're going to get to see it. That always happens for me. I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit of a stalker too, but I always get to see when people do fucked up shit to me, their repercussions. God don't not let me see it. I'm going to see you. I'm quiet and I'm humble, but I'm going to see you. And Gemini, this is what this is. This is getting a return on your investment. You thought we weren't going to smite this motherfucker? Yes, we were. It wasn't on your time. It may have not been when you prayed for it, because that person was creating that karma when they were doing what they were doing to you. So after, when you were praying for it, they were still, you know, I want to say God, but everybody doesn't believe in God. But, you know, they were racking up that karma. So when you prayed for it, they were still given a chance to see, are they going to fix it with you? Are they going to realize that they were wrong? You know, are they going to be a better person? And this person clearly chose not to be a better person. So guess what? Now, baby, they've already fulfilled that karma. Now they have to go through the debt. And you're going to see some type of debt. I heard getting it back in blood. I don't know if this person wronged you, took your money, just broke your heart. They did something low. Whoever they are in the near future was coming up for you is getting to see it. You get to see it. So, you know, I don't wish bad on nobody, but the Hierophant, there goes God. The Hierophant, the world, look, God sees all. That's it. God heard the message. When you was crying in the dark with no clothes on, being fucking dramatic, butt ass naked praying, God heard you. Okay, and now you could let it rest. Spirit saying let something go, something that has been on your mind, something that was troubling you, let it go. Okay, once you notice, if that's what it takes for you to move on from whoever this person was, once you see it and you get the closure, close it. Close it. Okay. Any other message, Spirit, for my single Jimmies? I keep hearing close it, singles. Close it. Is it the legs too? Close it is what I'm hearing. Close it. Maybe it's that mouth, but close it. It could be a few things. Whatever you could close it, okay? Any other messages for my singles in regards to love connections? Any other messages for my singles in regards to love's connection? The Hermit card. Justice and the Hierophant. Don't rush. Don't rush. Okay, as much as you guys are probably lonely, because I'm picking up that energy. Some of my Geminis are like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. That's ego. Everybody wants somebody, something, right? And that's okay. It's natural. It's natural for us to want a companionship. And if you are telling me you don't, then it's 9 times out of 10, it takes some healing for you to want that. But slow down, you know, or you know, be comfortable with being alone. Don't rush so much into anything, because that's when you let in the wrong things. I do feel like some of you guys need to practice more on your religion, your spirituality. You are your highest temple. Protect yourself, take care of yourself, get to know yourself. I feel like a lot of my singles are going through this solitude type of energy because they had to get to know them or revisit who they are, because maybe you've grown so much you didn't really realize who the fuck you were anymore. And I don't really feel like you're going to be able to connect with people wholeheartedly until you take the time to get to know yourself, to reconnect, if you will. Some of you guys definitely need to get out in nature. You're not going outside enough, and you're definitely not putting your feet in the ground, grounding yourself. Bare feet need to be in the ground. Okay? You guys need that connection to dirt. I am a planter. I love my plants. I'm always touching dirt. I suggest you guys start doing it too. Okay? Grab yourself a plant. All right, so people who are connected. Wedding. Okay. Serious, deep connection. Some of you could be married. Some of y'all situation involves someone who is married. I feel like someone isn't happy with their situation. The female is more happier than the male in a marriage. It's funny because I don't feel like you're the one they're not happy with. I want to have a conversation with those of you who are dealing with someone who's married, but I'm going to let the cards play out first. But also, because, you know, if you're in a relationship or you're married to someone, I need you to make sure that you're being fair. Fair with the energy, fair with what the needs or demands are. Checking in on your partner's emotions every now and then. Because I feel like if you're in a relationship and you know your person does things to please you, they could be a little unhappy. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. It's like, I feel like you and somebody have a really sacred connection. Could be like, we're in a relationship, but we're best fucking friends, or this is the only one who understands me type of thing. And with the Chariot, I feel like you push this person to be a more self-aware person, possibly even more determined to find out more about themselves or you. But at the same time, with the Magician and the Ten of Swords, they feel like you're pushy. Yes, Oliver, I'm here. They feel like you're pushy, or they feel like you can be kind of demanding to the point where you need to get your needs met, but not really looking out for their best interests. But because this person doesn't really know how to take you, they don't say shit at all. They're very quiet. This person keeps these thoughts to themselves. You over here either happier with things as they are, or you're happy to see what the future holds between you and this person. So you may not really be picking up on this energy that this person is putting down, which could be detrimental to the relationship. I feel like you're over here trying to let bygones be bygones, but you could be missing out on something that could create a tower moment between your person's emotional needs and the current, you know, energy that's going on between the two of you. Because I also feel like you're in the energy of needing to heal. There's an avoidant energy coming from the both of you. And it's because you guys love each other. It's you not wanting to possibly bring up old shit. It's them not wanting to trigger you. It's them trying to make sure that they're making you happy, or that they're being mature in a situation. And then there's you here trying to keep the peace. It's both of you trying in your own ways to make the relationship work, but missing out on the one biggest thing that makes the relationship actually work, and that's being honest. It's being straightforward. If you can't have, and I tell my husband that we're past that. We're like so past that now, and I preach it to other people in relationships. In order for us to be able to work out, in order for y'all to be able to work things out, you and your person have to be a safe space to be able to say whatever the fuck is on your mind, no matter how wild it is, without the other person judging you or making you feel away. You don't have to understand why the person said it, did it, thinks it, but you have to respect the fact that this is what they thought, or this is how they feel. All right? So what's coming up for you and your person? Because I think some of you guys weren't aware of this. Okay, Oliver, you can send it, but I'm not doing questions yet. I'm still doing the reading part. Hey, you guys, it's 81 of you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see. So we have 10 of Wands here. We have the 9 of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Something old coming back up. Something old coming back up. I'm not saying don't judge, Lisa, but you learn after being with someone for so long who they are. So it's like you can't fucking judge them anymore, because you know what they are. I judge the fuck out of my husband. I judge that nigga every day. He'll tell you. But he knows that that's what I'm gonna do. And there comes times when he judged me. Like when I first got on here, I said I ain't got no bra on. He gonna tell me about myself. But it's the comfortability of knowing that what to expect, right? So you don't really get that triggered by your person's judgment, because you know it's still coming from a good place. They judging you, but they want more from you. They want you to do better, because they're expecting more from you. That's why the judgment part is so harsh, because it's like, damn, nigga, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Why are you thinking like that? And in some ways, it could be also you, bitch. Why are you judging me like that, Lisa? Like, you know? So anyways, I'm getting off course. 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Something is coming back up, okay? There could be a conversation that you guys have that gets a little crazy, because y'all start bringing up old feelings and things like that. And Geminis, don't forget. We could forget what the fuck we ate last week. We didn't forget what you said. We didn't forget what you did. We didn't forget how it made us feel. And because of that, I feel like Geminis, when this conversation or when this thing comes back up, and it can be very, very minute, it gets blown out of proportion, because baby, it's in here. They trigger something in you that makes you just stir up everything all over again. And perhaps in a way you've been holding it in already. So everything, you know, again, not being able to shut the fuck up. It comes out like word vomit, and your person is offended, and your feelings are hurt. A lie could even come out. You know, we catch those real quick, because again, we remembered. Is this something new you're telling me? Is this breaking news, bitch? Like there's there's something like that between you and a person where you're like, oh, okay. Okay. And with the Hermit card here, I do think that you are a tad bit bothered. But you also are looking at your person. You're getting to know them on a deeper level. So it's kind of a lesson when it comes to them too. Like they ain't telling you everything. They don't tell you everything. They tell you what you need to know so it don't hurt your feelings, Frey. But they be lying. And now you got the facts. They be lying. It's something like that, okay? So anyways, moving forward. More than likely outcome between these two. What can we expect in the month of May to the beginning of June? Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, there you go. There you go. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to work on me. And if this person wants to come and be what I need them to be, they can come on and we can connect and we can do the things we want to do. But I am not going to allow this person to make or to trigger me. Easier said than done. Because we tell ourselves getting into every relationship that we're not going to let certain things happen, and then they fucking happen. It's because it's not realistic to set boundaries that you know you're going to break. Is that tea? Is it tea to know that you're trying but it's still going to take some time? I think you should forgive yourself for that, Gemini, because there's definitely something here about you trying something, although you said you aren't going to do it again, and the outcome. But again, it seems like something you always do in this connection with this person. There's something here where you teeter-totter back and forth between standing on business and going back on your word. Standing on business, but I'm going back on my word. And I think your person is quite used to that too. And that could be the very root of the problem. Knight of Wands. You're wondering why the person or someone is inconsistent with you. Why their energy is inconsistent. Because you aren't holding up your end of the boundary. There's no reason for me to stick to my guns if you're not going to challenge me to. If I could do whatever I want, why would I do what you tell me? That's it for you, Jiggles. That's it. If I could do whatever I want, why would I do what you want me to do? Okay? So advice. Advice from my Jimmies. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hitting that like button. I always appreciate seeing y'all. Excuse me. I'm at home being the good woman alone in my apartment. What are you talking about? I advise you to take a look at yourself before you talk about me. You kind of connected yourself to this energy. You connected yourself to this energy, so maybe it hits home more than you thought. I'm looking at myself right now. I'm actually in a pretty good fucking place. Pretty healed place. Pretty happy place. You watching me. Reevaluate that situation. Excuse me, ma'am. Moving forward. Advice, please. Advice, please, for my Jimmies. I'm in my house with my bonnet on because I don't work. My husband pays bills. Okay? Knight of Wands is here. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups. Damn, I said the Knight of Wands, and it was the Knight of Cups, but then the Knight of Wands actually came out. How about that? How about them apples? Geminis. I want you guys to stop being afraid of you. I want you to stop being afraid of speaking up for yourself or what you may get yourself into by being honest. But I also want you to slow the fuck down, okay? Because it's not that you said it, it's how you said it in an uncaring manner in which it was said that makes things hit so hard. And this is if you're single or in your relationship, because I think people care about how you look at them. And you would be surprised, even in your friendship circle, your parents, your mammy, your daddy, your fucking dog, like because you are who you are and you carry yourself away, even if, like I said, you the boy with the dirty pants on, they looking at you and they're hoping that you see them in a better light. But if you don't see them in a better light, they're taking it hard. They're taking that very hard. And the reason why you need to care, Ashley, is because it's not about them. It's about whether or not you're trying to be your higher self, your most healed self, to put yourself in better situations, more high vibrational situations, or if you're going to be a low life and live with the low lives. It's just, how you are. No one can affect your energy but you. Nobody can make you low vibrational but you. And nobody can change the course of direction in your life but you. So you try to live life as great as you possibly can, being as good as you are, until you need to stoop down to that level, but you also recalibrate yourself back up. Some of my Geminis are just in the middle, teeter-tottering, and you're wondering why you're having some good days and some really bad days. It's because you're going back and forth between hell and heaven. We're trying to get you to heaven. Ashley, I want you to go to heaven. Okay? That's why. All right, so Jimmies, all the way from Aries to Pisces. Let's see what we have for all signs. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what do we have for all signs? All the way from Aries to Pisces. This is what we have for all signs. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like this person is trying to be more stable or serious in your life. The problem is this person is too worried about how they're viewed by other people to be what you need them to be. It's like, I do want to show up and be that loving, caring, kind of more softer me. But then these niggas down the block gonna think I'm a hoe. It's like that, okay? So just be mindful. This person cares. They're still a little immature. There's a Taurus that's in love with you. This person feels like you're their wish fulfillment. There's a Gemini who wants to make things serious with you, but they may want to take things slow right now. There's a Cancer who wants to talk to you, but I feel like this person says fucked up shit. They don't know how to talk to you. That's the big problem here. There's a Leo here who's going through some type of dark night of the souls. I feel like this person is starting to realize that they're the problem and they want to heal or they want to become better. Possibly because of some type of situation they are in or were in with you. There's a Virgo who feels like you're a soulmate, but they don't want that connection, so they may try to walk away or sabotage it. There's a Libra. It don't matter how much they like you, baby. They're just a hoe. They call this person can't get right, because that's what's going on. They can't get it right. It seems like, like the guy who has the perfect wife, right? She's beautiful. She has all her money together. She takes care of him. She takes care of the kids. And then he go to work and fuck the bitch that is under him that doesn't make any money. You're right. Like this Libra just doesn't have it right now. And they may never. Scorpio is hiding something from you. But I feel like they're starting to realize that they need to do more, or that they need to be more upfront with you, because whatever they're hiding from you is going to make you look at them like the enemy. There's a Sagittarius who's avoiding you because either they don't want commitment or they don't want to do the things that you want them to do. This person wants to do their own thing. Karma is coming to this person. They're going to run away and wind up right back in your area or in your arms or something like that. Interesting. Capricorn wants to take things slow because they don't really like opening up. You don't know them at all. You think you know them. You have no idea. You only know what they tell you. That's a Capricorn for you, though. Aquarius wants to spend the future with you. But they're rushing. Why is Aquarius rushing? Let me pull one more for Aquarius. 3 of Wands. This person doesn't like to be in the unknown. They want to know what you want to do. They want to know how you feel about them, if you care about them, how you see them in the future. If you want a future, are you serious? They are very intense. Maybe that's that fixed energy, because they know once they settle in, they're there. Last but not least, there's a Pisces that's like a twin flame attraction with you. I feel like it doesn't matter how much this person loves you or how much you guys are coochie crunch tight, they're still not going to show up the way you need them to show up. And the reason why this person isn't going to show up for you the way they're supposed to is because you guys have different destinies. So y'all weren't supposed to be together, but the soul tie or the connection between you two is so heavy. They're almost like the person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. Ooh. I just heard a message too, and I'm going to say this and then I'm going to start questions. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but the reason why you keep meeting people who are alike is because your husband or your wife is supposed to be or is going to be a lot like those people, but peaceful. Hear me out again. The reason why you keep meeting the same types of people is because they're preparing you. They're showing you of the person who you're supposed to be with, but it's peaceful. It's no drama. It's no bullshit. You don't have to feel like you got to walk on eggshells. You can trust them. You can love them, but it's still them. It's a lot of the same energy, but you're just not with the right person. So you keep going till you get to the person who acts just like that, but they treat you better. All right? Till next time, Jimmys. Bye. All right, so give me 1 second while I set up for questions. It's 94 of y'all. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button. I only got 67 likes. Oh, y'all don't like when I start preaching. I feel like Geminis like their ass kissed. I'm a Gemini. I can't kiss your ass. Gemini would never kiss another Gemini's ass. That's nasty. Is probably during sex, and that probably would be like a female to male ratio, which is a totally different situation. But me, myself, in this form, eh. All right, so I'm only going to be on here until like 6:30. Okay? Just to let y'all know, at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be on here for 30 minutes because I cannot. I've been having contractions the whole time that I was up here, but I didn't want to have y'all like, oh my God, just go ahead and get off. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm a G. I can handle these things. So, I have Misha. I have Jalea. I have Ashley. I have Rara. And I have Sherry. Okay? Excuse me, guys. I'm missing a deck. Babe! Is he still working? Yeah? Okay, so Maya, come here. Hand me this box right here. Right here. You always rolling your fucking eyes. I tell you what. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's all right. I'm going to do the same thing this weekend. Every time you... Oh, boy. You always asking for something. No, that's what you be doing. I asked you for something. You got to do this whole song and a dance. I'm going to do it to you, too. No, you didn't. You rolled your eyes. They big, so I seen it. Okay. Just keep that same energy. Wait, come back. I need you to take this box out. I love you. You're so pretty. You
just told me to keep that same energy.
Yeah, so I told you you're pretty. I need you to get this one. I said you're so pretty, so now you gotta say I'm pretty back.
Like, right now?
Yeah. You just gotta be nice to me, because I'm being nice to you. Thank you. Pull it. Thank you. Okay. So, all right. No, I got it. I thought I was going to need you to go to the car, but I got another day. If I could get the damn thing out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just know that sometimes Geminis can be a little sensitive. I'm sensitive too, but I also want to listen so I know what's going on. And I ain't going to be mad at you for telling me about myself. But I can understand because I just did a reading telling y'all to watch what y'all say because people are sensitive. So, you know, everybody didn't like what Malcolm X said, but it wasn't wrong. Forgive me. I'm watching Godfather of Harlem right now. So you're going to get a lot of those references. Oh, shit. All right, Jimmys. So let's kick this off with Misha. Misha, are you here? Oh, man. Whew. Hi, Mish. Destiny, I didn't get a cash app from you. Did you send a cash app? All right, so Mish, you said, am I aligned with my destiny? Great question. Is Mish aligned with her destiny? No, you're not. Why not? Ace of Pentacles and a Fool. You're okay. So there's new opportunities coming towards you, but you're gonna second guess them. I don't think they've come to you yet, but I think that this is something that's probably repetitive and has happened before with the Three of Swords. So be careful. Okay. I do feel, yeah, Seven of Swords here and a Hangman. I heard you don't get it. So there's certain things that have been kind of repetitive in your life, and it seems like it's because you keep having to learn the same lessons. So Spirit is kind of like, how can I throw things to her so that she catches it and it doesn't hurt her? Because I feel like you're almost in this giving up energy or tired energy because you're tired of trying. When it comes to something specific, I don't know if it's like a certain area in your life, but it just seems like with the Ten of Cups, it could be love. And those could be one of the major things that throw a Gemini off because we are the lovers. But Spirit is just asking you right now to pay closer attention, or give me the final. What is it that she's supposed to learn, or am I not supposed to be telling her that? That's the point. Ten of Swords. No, I'm gonna go. You hold on to shit too tight. And I'm not just talking about people. Six of Wands. A lot of shit. You could even hold on to energy, anxiety, aggravation, madness, hatred too. You have to learn when to flush that shit out your energy. You need a spiritual bath. And I don't even really feel like it's necessarily a spiritual bath. You need a cleanse though, but I guess that would be a spiritual bath. Give you some Epsom salt with eucalyptus in it. You need it. You need to let some of this old karmic dusty energy go. Okay? Do I have any true supporters around me? All right, Oliver, you got a couple of people ahead of you, so sit tight. The Magician. Okay, you do. King of Pentacles, and it's someone who's been around you for some time. This person could have really good business advice, or they could have a lot of money. I feel like this is someone who really believes in you or wants the best for you. They also notice that you made bad mistakes though. Could be a fire sign, Capricorn. I have Taurus here as well as Gemini. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that you either talk to about your problems or someone that you just go to when you're a little confused. Knight of Wands is here. They feel like you don't listen even when you ask though. You're hard-headed. What else is new? All right, so your third question is who or what needs to go? Good question. Who or what needs to go in regards to Misha's life? So I can only do signs and possible relationships to you. Spirit, please tell me. Who or what needs to go? Ten of Wands. Oh. So you bag lady. You're carrying a lot of baggage from the past. And I also feel like other people may come to you with their burdens as well. You got to be careful with that as well. I feel like that kind of clouds your judgment on a happy day. People coming to you with chaotic shit, or just chaotic shit happening around you and maybe, you know, interfering with your life on a regular basis or your energy. I definitely feel like you may want to go into hermit mode for a second just to regroup yourself, because with this death card here and Knight of Cups, there is a new situation unfolding for you. Now, I don't know if this is in regards to love or not, but I feel like you feel whatever this is on an emotional level. It could be a relationship or something more serious coming in with the Judgment here. But with the Queen of Pentacles, you have to trust yourself. You got to be ready. You got to be stable. You got to be connected to source in order to get these kind of blessings. I feel like you are so far doing good, but it's almost like you just keep putting bandages on and not really healing. So I would take a minute and give myself that bath and talk to Jesus, baby. Because there is some type of confession that needs to be had about something that you could be really guilty or feeling really guilty about from the past, but it has nothing to do with you now. You've already been forgiven, or you've already paid that debt, but it just seems to still be holding on to you. So, last one, love. Jalea, if you're here, let me know. Ashley, you can type your question. Spirit, please tell me, what's going on with Misha in regards to love? What's going on with Misha in regards to love? What's going on with Misha in regards to love, Spirit? What's going on with Misha in regards to love? All right, so you have the Magician. Definitely calling in your soulmate. And I feel like you've gotten your shit together enough that you have some shit to bring to the table. I feel like the person that is supposed to be coming towards you soon is a more pronounced person. I feel like they have their shit together. They could be older than you. I feel like this person has a lot of experience when it comes to a long-term relationship, and I feel like they've been single for a while after that long-term relationship, so they're ready for another. Yeah, they're ready for another one. This person may want more kids. Bottom of the deck here is the Chariot. Spirit said keep going. So don't meet somebody and then get all worked up like, oh my God, they're the one. That's the one that Ashley was talking about. Still dating whoever. All. Okay. The signs that could be coming towards you: Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and a Gemini. All right. So good luck with that. Jalea. Jalea's not here. Ashley, how does he feel about me since I sent him that final message on Monday night, explaining why I'm cutting him off? I told him I didn't even want to have, you're welcome, I didn't even want to have a response, and I blocked him as soon as the message was delivered. I do shit like that and then unblock the nigga. I remember those days. Spirit, please tell me. All right, got you, Jalea. How does Z feel about Ashley since that final message? How does Z feel about Ashley since that final message? Like it's over? He feels like it's over between you two. But he also isn't sure because he knows you love him. So he's stuck at a crossroads, but he's dating someone else. He's working towards a new connection because he has abandonment issues or codependency issues, probably a mixture of both. So he's kind of like, I'm still waiting to see if I'm going to hear from her. He may even still be reaching out to you. You may still get some communication from him in the near future, but he's definitely trying to leave you alone too. He just may not find another supply. You know, if he doesn't find someone else that can fit your shoes, then he's going to keep trying to put yours on. Oliver, I got your question already. I said you have to wait in line. There were other people that were ahead of you, okay? All right, so Jalea. What you need to know right now. Energy for what Jalea needs to know right now. Energy for what Jalea. Rara, you can type your question. Yeah, he may try to hit you up from another number or social media or something. He seems a little creative. Spirit, please tell me. What is it that Jalea, what does Jalea need to know right now? What does Jalea need to know right now? What does Jalea need to know right now? What does Jalea need to know? I feel like your energy is a little closed off. There's good news or there's something good trying to come your way, but I feel like you're too focused on something else. Something that could be low vibrational or something that doesn't require your energy anymore. I feel like you could be stuck in this low vibrational energy of possibly overthinking or underthinking because you're supposed to be, I don't want to say healing because healing sounds so cliche with this, but that's what it is. It's like you're supposed to be healing. You're supposed to be in a better place. Thank you. You're supposed to be transcending when it comes to your mental or how you view things or how you feel. But it takes for you to realize that you're even low vibrational, or it takes for you to realize that you are putting yourself or keeping yourself stuck in a way. Does that make sense, Jalea? Because it's a little hard to explain coming from, you know, the outside looking in. This is something deep. Like, I've had conversations before with people, and I'm like, you know, back then I didn't know that I had a low self-esteem. I didn't know when I was letting people do certain things to me, I didn't know that that's what that was stemming from. But now I know, like, damn, that was because of this or that. It was because I didn't feel like I could do this, or I didn't feel like I should do this. That all comes from a lower vibration, and I feel like that lower vibration could be stemming onto you, where you could be feeling like you can't do certain things, or you deserve certain things, or you should act a certain way because of who you are, but you could do whatever the fuck you want. You're kind of limitless when it comes to your energy here, but I feel like you're putting yourself in a box because you feel like that's where you're supposed to be. You're limiting yourself too much. And I don't think this is just in regards to love connections, because I see you right here worried more about life overall, but love connections are a thing when I bring stuff like that up. Okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. Because it's a little deep. It's very deep. Whatever you're going through, it's almost realizing not who you are, but who the fuck you're not. And that comes with age. Like in your 30s, you start realizing that shit. Okay? Okay, Frost. When you ask a question, ask the initial. A lot of women's names is males. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Rara. Rara, could you explain it more? Like how? What don't you understand? Okay. Tell me what you're confused about. Like everything? Because it is confusing, but I can only see this being confusing if you're not self-aware. If you don't notice that you're in kind of a low vibrational energy, I could see you being like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Ashley. Because you may think right now things are okay. But that's the point of things maybe feeling a little stagnant for you, or you may not be getting what you expected out of life. It's all stemming from you not even knowing what you deserve. Or maybe not even visualizing it, because you're not putting yourself there. You're keeping yourself somewhere else. Like that's like a kid that's like, when I grow up I want to be a wrestler because I know wrestlers make a lot of money, and then they're like, okay, so what else do you want to do? No, I just want to be a wrestler. And you're like, yeah, but there's doctors out there, you could be a lawyer, you could be whatever the fuck you want to be. And the kid is like, I'm just gonna be a fucking wrestler. Like my kids always say they want to do YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber when I get older. And I'm like, what if that doesn't work for you? What else are you gonna do? I want to do YouTube. Thank you, Destiny. I just hope that you understand that. Like what did that guy say? I used to say it all the time. You got to think bigger. You got to think outside of the box, but it takes for you to heal a little bit or realize that you're worth more than what you're going for in order to get it. That part. Okay, so Ra is in here. Miss Grant, are you here? Oliver, you're next. Yeah, thank you. Yes, yes. In the midst of it all, your energy, it's not even that your energy is off. It's you not realizing what your energy is. Yes. There it is. There it is. You're a little off path right now. Rob is not here. I mean, Ray, Rob, you're not here. Miss Grant is not here. Oliver. It may be getting better. It's up to you. It's you who creates this aha moment, this epiphany moment, because while things are getting better, you're also realizing how you were cutting yourself short. All right, Destiny, you just wanted love. Ooh. Okay, Miss Grant is here. All right. What is the outcome between V and who? V, the Aquarius, and I. Okay. What is the outcome between V and Miss Grant? What is the outcome between V and Miss Grant? What is the outcome between V and Miss Grant? What is the outcome between V and Miss Grant? Nine of Pentacles. So I think that you're always going to care for this person, or it's going to be you you're welcome. It's going to be you wishing that this person could have been for you, but you're going to realize that you deserve more and cut this person off. I feel like this person is a soulmate, but I just don't feel like they're living up to what you need them to. It's crazy because y'all got crazy chemistry. But with the 10 of Wands, this person also does something, or there's something about them that you just cannot put up with. Okay, 4 of Wands is here. I feel like this is going to be an on and off relationship until you realize you can't do it. Okay, you're just going to realize you can't do it. But the Hermit card, it may take time. I don't think this is something that you just going to wake up tomorrow and be like, I can't fuck with him no more. Even if you start thinking it, I don't think you're going to just do it. It takes a minute. All right. Oliver and Ray, let me know if you're here. Destiny, you just wanted love. Let's give you a love message. Frosty T, you're after Destiny, okay? Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for Destiny and love? Energy for Destiny and love. Energy for Destiny and love, please. What do we have for Destiny in regards to love? King of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, though. And the 2. Oh, man. I thought the motherfucker was coming right now. They ain't coming right now. So you got somebody coming. I think Geminis are headed towards a more serious relationship with someone who is either very mature or older than them. And this King of Pentacles has come up for a couple of Geminis. I don't think that we're supposed to be with people who either act our age or people who are our age. I think that we're supposed to be with people who are a bit older than us or a bit wiser than us. And although you may be wanting to get in a relationship right now, Spirit is urging you to take your time so you can check those resumes thoroughly. Okay? Now, why should you do that? Because a lot of people gonna like you, but not everybody has the greatest intentions for you, right? I feel like if you just rush into things right now. You may find yourself really beating yourself up because you just keep kissing a whole bunch of frogs before you meet your prince. And that's why spirit could be telling you to slow the fuck down, because the person that's coming towards you isn't going to be somebody who even feels like a frog. This person is going to be someone that almost sweeps you off your feet in a very cliche way, because you weren't expecting for this person to come up to you and become this person or be the person that they are. So take it slow. This person is going to be different. They may make you feel childish. The sign could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Taurus, and a Capricorn. All those signs are people who are very mature. It's like I was dating a Capricorn and I was like, nigga, it's like you was born old. My Aquarius husband acts older than me and he's younger than me. They have, some signs carry that energy, and I feel like every sign I just call, even Pisces, who likes to act stupid, very, very fucking smart. So take your time. Hey, Kima. So Frosty, you said, do I need to keep going in? Wait, do I need to keep going in my gift? Explain that question to me, please. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for continuing to watch me. Because, baby, I am a true Gemini. I am all over the place. I am all over the place. I can't sit still. And I can't keep a schedule to save my life. Hey, Fancy Nancy. Yes, you can. Thank you also. Well, shit, thank everybody. I appreciate everybody that continued to follow me on my journal. It wasn't my journey. It wasn't easy. And I think I've changed a lot. And I think my style of reading has put me on a different level with different people. You know? I'm glad you're excited, Destiny. You deserve that. Because I do feel like even though you can be childish, you're also very mature. You teeter-totter back and forth. So you need somebody who's always mature so they can catch you when you being a baby and tell you, chill the fuck out. You've been here for a while too. Yeah, my reading has changed so much. And even like me reading the cards, they're more personal now because I can identify each card with a personal thing that has happened in my life. So I can relate to the cards, where I see a lot of people. Yeah, I've been here since 2021. Maybe even a bit later. No, I've been here since I think 2018 or 19. I think 18. I've been here for a while now. But I seen a reader yesterday. He was reading from like the dictionary what the cards mean. And I'm like, man, you got a long way to go. You got a long way to go, my guy. So Frosty, you said, do I need to keep going with my gifts, with my music and other gifts? I've stopped after a huge betrayal, and it makes me not want to do it anymore. Never stop because of betrayals. Never ever stop because of betrayals. Because betrayals come from the devil and they're sent to throw you off because you were on the brink of something good. I can tell you that without reading cards. But let's see. Should Frosty continue with her gifts, with her music and other abilities? Yes. Because that was your destiny. That was the blessing. When Spirit gives you gifts, that is for you to use for your own efforts, right? So everybody in this world has something that they're contributing, right? You're contributing whatever your gift is. So to hold that gift back means that you're not moving on your power. You're not living in your power. You are doing someone else's work. You're helping someone else live their dream. That's what you're doing when you're going to a job to work for someone else. When you can be living up to your own expectations by doing what you're supposed to do with what you got. Do what you got. 10 of Pentacles, it's going to make you a lot of money. Don't get discouraged again. Slowly but surely, you need to wake yourself up or get back into the road of doing what you were doing before, because that's also what you love doing. Hey, stop second guessing yourself. You allow somebody else to make you do that. It was never in them. It was always in you. All right? So, Oliver, you want to know what's going on with your professional life? What is going on with Oliver's professional life? Ray Ray, I called you. If you're here, please type your question. Spirit, please tell me. What's going on with Oliver's professional life? What's going on with Oliver's professional life? What's going on with Oliver's professional life? Let's see what's going on. The devil. Whoa. Karmic energy. What did you do? You got some type of karmic energy. You're welcome. You got some kind of karmic energy looming over your career and possibly over your life. But it's because you've been avoiding either taking accountability for something or karma. I feel like you kind of have to sit in this because in a way you made someone go through this unknowing or unclarity. Unclarity. And because of that, now you're paying a debt. So you're on the wrong side of karma, Gemini. Six of Cups. It could be someone you had kids with. It was something that happened in the past, Oliver. Three of Pentacles could have been like a cheating situation or a lying situation. Ten of Swords. It's some type of betrayal. So, Oliver, your money might be a little funny because you were a little funny. So, how long will you be like this? Until you realize or heal yourself. There's something quite low vibrational about you, Oliver, and you may want to fix that. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, you did something to somebody who was destined for you. What would you do, Oliver? Page of Cups. You owe somebody a fucking apology. Oh, man. That's deep. That's deep, Oliver. I see a little bit of money coming towards you, but it's still not going to be like how it used to be. Snow White, what's your question? And what should I name the reading for Jimmy's? What spiritual gifts does Snow White have? Yes, Maria, you can sing your question. I'm getting off, though. So if you do want to sing your question, everybody, please send it now. What spiritual gifts does Snow White have? What spiritual gifts does Snow White have? Seven of Wands. I've never seen this before. Let me look this up. I'm hearing something, but I need to know if it's what's on this cards. Wow. All right, so what the cards gave me were you're a protector, right? You're a protector. Your gift is to be able to help other people protect themselves, to stand up for themselves. You are a foreseer. But then I heard shaman. So then I looked it up and I'm like, what the fuck is a shaman? Because I never actually look up the definition to shit. I just go with what I read or what I know what's already in front of me, right? That's kind of Gemini's thing. We are a master of nothing. We know everything, though, right? We can know a little bit about everything. The definition of a shaman fucked me up. It says it is a practitioner who interacts with the spiritual world, often through altered states of consciousness for purposes such as healing and divination. You're a shaman. You may want to look more into that. Is there Indian anywhere in your bloodline? This is of Indian culture. Interesting. You can work with good or evil spirits. You also notice them amongst other people. You probably didn't even know that. But you need to be careful with that because you also will be attacked a lot. And you may wonder why. Maria, you can type your question. And you may wonder why you're being attacked by like a lot by people in, damn, I can't even talk. So I don't think you're supposed to know that, but I'm trying my best to give you this clarity. So you are attacked a lot in the 2D and in the 3D world, which means that you probably have problems with a lot of people around you. Yes, Nisha, you can sing your question. You may have a lot of issues with random people in your life, but you also have an issue when it comes to like blockages, manifesting, things like that. Basically trying to keep you from doing too much because of how powerful you are. It's very weird. That happens to me too. Like, I can't do but so much at one time because it's like, you're still supposed to be going through this, or you're still supposed to be going through that. So what I've learned is when I am very serious about protection, I do so much better. You have to really protect your energy because you are very powerful, even to the supernatural. You probably don't even realize it. You probably don't even realize it. And the problem with that is because you can chime in on good and bad energy. You can work with both and they will both work with you. No fee, no charge. You know how some people can't work with dark magic because they're worried that it'll, bounce back to them in the end? You don't have that problem. Anyways, Maria, hi. You said, so I'm a Gemini and I'm really sick and tired of disrespect from a younger Virgo I'm with. I've asked him to leave my house, but he refuses. Will he stop disrespecting me or leave? You gonna have to put that motherfucker out. You can type your question, Niche. Spirit, please tell me, will this younger Virgo stop disrespecting Maria? Yeah, you got to set boundaries. Like I said, you got to put that motherfucker out. You got to put that person out. I feel like the only way things will change is if you stand your ground about this connection. Okay? Why does this Virgo act like that? 6 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. I don't know if this is like a person that you're in a relationship with, but they're very childish. And I think this person feels like everything is supposed to go their way. And with the High Priestess here and the Page of Swords, it's almost like you're neglecting the truth. You know that this person probably isn't going to get any better. But either you're afraid to be alone or you're afraid of putting your foot down. I don't know if it's because of financial responsibilities, but put that motherfucker out. Let him go. Because there's no reason for you to be somewhere where you're not happy, when you could be much happier. It's something here about going with your family too. There's something here about going with your family. So maybe you should leave. Okay, Maria? So Tanisha, Tanisha, I got you. Snow White says, oh wow, it really makes sense. This is important information. How do you do that? Protect yourself. Well, I like to work with different elements. I have jars, depending on if it's a specific person that needs to go. I have candles. I also do clearance baths all the time. And I used to wear protection bracelets, which I stopped doing, and I noticed that there was a shift in energy, if you will, from that too. Like, you wearing protection bracelets, red ones, do really good for you. All right, so Tanisha, Does this Aries really love me? Taprika, you can type both your questions. I got one. What's the other one? Spirit, please tell me. Does the Aries really love Tanisha? Does this Aries really love Tanisha? Get another one. Davion used to break all the time. He was the problem, though. Davion's bracelets, he was self-sabotaging. So his bracelets broke quite frequently. We found out what that was. He's a lot better now. He doesn't wear protection bracelets anymore. So you could have been self-sabotaging, which means you were your own worst enemy. You were the problem. Does this Aries really love Tanisha? Yes, he does, but he's not in love with you. You make him really happy. He wants to work on something serious with you, but he also lies to you a lot. This person isn't that forthcoming with you. I'm worried about that. I feel like you are too. You may get an inkling that they lie sometimes. They be lying. They do. He be lying to you. I think he be trying to spare your feelings. Taprika, your first question is, what's coming for me in finances? What's coming for Taprika in finances? Sade, you can type your question. Yes, it's okay. You'll be next. Spirit, please tell me what's coming towards Taprika in finances. Did he tell you that, Niche? Spirit, please tell me what's coming for Taprika in finances. Oh, abundance. Nice. I think you need to be careful of who you're sharing your ideas with. Or let's say you want to raise. Let's say you want to move up in a company. Keep it to yourself. Because I feel like if you talk about it too much, someone can end up putting negativity on it, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. I do feel like there's an opportunity for a move or a leveling up where you live at. You could be sprucing up the place you're already at. I think you're going to make things look a little bit more luxurious for you. That's going to come with spending. So just be careful with that, because yes, we want you to make it happen, but we don't want you to get too obsessive. Okay? The Four of Pentacles is here. Yeah, Spirit is saying save your money. All right, so I think you're getting a new job or you're getting a raise. Keep it to yourself until it actually manifests, and maybe even then keep it to yourself. But I also see you spending a large amount of money redecorating. Be mindful. Okay, what blessings are coming towards me? What blessings are coming towards Taprika? Well, here's the thing, Nisha. He could love you all the fuck he want. Niggas love dogs. Niggas love money. Niggas love their shoes. They love their cars. They love their clothes. They're all disposable. That may be why you don't feel like he loves you, because you're looking for that in love. He's not in love. It's not close. It's not, sacred. It's just, I love you. Why does he love you is another question. Does he love you because you're all reliable? Does he love you because you make him feel good about himself? Does he love you because you're just offering pussy every time he asks for it? What is the reason? What is the reason why he loves you? That's something that will help you understand why you feel like something is off. It could be the type of love that you don't fucking want. Okay? So, what blessings are coming towards Taprika? A new love? Are you single? Are you single, Taprika? You're getting some action? Yeah, so I think that you need to kind of figure out what your worth is to him. That's a big thing. Okay, so this person that you're in a situation with is going to tell you how they feel. But it's funny because I think it triggers you a little bit. Why does it trigger you? Oh, you thought it was deeper than what it was. Oh. Yeah. Unsatisfiable. I tell you I like you and you mad because I don't love you. I tell you that you cool and I do see myself going somewhere with you and you mad because I ain't say I want you to be my girlfriend yet. You feel like this person should make a decision. I'm hearing that song Official Girl by Cassie. Today makes it a year. Don't you think it's time that we made it clear? Don't be nobody's Cassie. Don't be nobody's Cassie. I see a bit of you waiting to see if somebody is going to treat you better or be there for you. Don't do that. You may end up getting your feelings hurt. Okay? You may end up getting your feelings hurt a little bit here. Trying too hard. Trying to make that goddamn square fit in a rectangle. It just don't fit. Okay? Sade, you said, I have your question. 1 second. Hello. I just wanted to ask, me and my daughter's father just broke up. I found out he was cheating. I just want to know if we're going to be good at co-parenting for our daughter. What is his sign and what is your sign, Sade? Wes Chapman, you can type your question as well. You're welcome. Okay. Spirit, please tell me. Will Sade and her baby father, this Libra, you're welcome, be able to co-parent? Yes. Yes, he'll be great at co-parenting, but just know that that's not all he's going to want to do. Just know that he's still going to be trying to get back in with you and heal the situation with you. And I feel like as much as you may try or as much as you may want to, I think you're going to always worry about whether or not he's cheating on you. And so it's going to constantly set off an argument or disagreement between you two now because you thought more of him. We were just talking about that too. The Chariot is here, Judgment, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the final energy between you two is over. So even if you decide to take them back, it's too much. It's too much of a betrayal for you. You can't really forgive him even if you forgive him. Okay? So, Wes, are you here? You're welcome, Diva. Anything I need to know about my modeling profession? Advice. Advice, please, for Wes's modeling profession. Advice for Wes' modeling profession. Advice for Wes's modeling profession. 3 of Wands, the Devil, and the 2 of Cups. So, your ships are coming in, but it comes with a hint of text. I can't even fucking say it. Damn, when did I stop being able to say toxicity? There it goes. It comes with a bit of toxicity. I feel like you have to be very careful with who you hold close connections with. Some people are going to be jealous or betray you. All right, but I definitely feel like you're also going to meet some really good people. So you just got to be careful with the clientele or the type of friendships you are meeting or greeting in this industry. I also feel like if you're indecisive about whether or not you're good enough or whether or not you're going to be okay doing it, you need to work on your confidence because you're great. You do really good at it. And with the Fool card here, I even think there's going to be some new ventures that you get into because of it. Bottom of the deck here is the 8 of Pentacles. Keep perfecting your craft. I need you to work on your walk. I need you to work on your walk. Whatever that means. It's something about a walk. It's something specific you need to do. You need to work on your walk. Okay? All right, guys. I went over my time a little bit, but I'm out of here. Till next time. Love you guys. Bye.